2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Hornets out in Charlotte. Checking out the Hornets, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And we've reached the end of what was a terrific regular season. Kenny, what were some of your favorite moments?
Man, let me think about this. A few teams surprised me about being in the playoff hunt. Yeah. That was good. And a couple of rookies ready to contribute sooner than we thought. That surprised me.
I'm over the regular season.
Really?
The whole season going to be on and cracking and lit.
Wow.
All of those things.
All of those
on
things
and
in
cracking
one.
And lit. You went like 80s colloquialisms to all the way to 2018s.
Colloquialism? What part of history is that?
Just, forget it.
You asked too many questions. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. They can secure their spot in the postseason with a victory here.
Well, it's been a good series, and they have a one-game edge in this matchup and can finish it at 3 wins in 4 games tonight.
You know, they controlled the pace in the 2 games they won, not so much in the game they lost. That could be the deciding factor in this one.
Now we've got the last regular season game, playoffs doors right around the corner. Talk about the difference in style of play once we reach the postseason.
Well, there's obviously an increase in intensity. It's almost palpable from the moment you walk in the arena. The level of physicality also rises. The thing you've got to be able to do through the intensity, through the physicality, is stick with the style of play that brought you here. Play to your strengths, and good things generally happen.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Sabonis and Turner inside. Evans out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now here's Evans after the miss from Malik Monk. Evans passes to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. At the top of the key, Turner. Sabonis kicks to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Monk. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Turner. And here are the Pacers now. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Walker dishes to Monk. Out left to the wing. Here's Gibson. The 17-footer goes down.
It doesn't take a ton of time for Gibson to get that shot off. I love how aggressive he's pulling the trigger.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Evans left side. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Westbrook against Walker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Russell Westbrook, an absolute terror, someone who uses his body so well to draw contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
First one falls for him.
Well, what you love about Russell Westbrook, yes, he can give you a triple-double every night. But what I love more is the passion and the fact that he gives it to you every single night he plays.
And he makes both free throws. And here is Monk. His last outing, he had 8 points. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He said that interior presence is #1 on their list defensively. He told me that they have to make it difficult inside and close out the passing lanes to prevent easy looks in the paint. We'll see if that works for him, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Here's Westbrook. Evans passes to Sabonis, kicks it out to Evans. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Hornets off to a slow start, trailing by 4. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, there's no doubt. They were sharp on the offensive end. The bench guys just did a sensational job bringing their A game.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Now here's Westbrook. What a tremendous game he played against New York. The shot's good.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Monk, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's now 6 points for Malik Monk. Evans finds Westbrook. Baseline jumper. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Fourth, Nick Batum.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Well, you see plenty of that when any of these guys are on the floor. They're each very good at keeping their options open, trying to find the best possible shot on every trip, and no individual agendas. That's crucial.
Here's Turner, and not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Knicks. Walker with it. A 24-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Now, here's Monk. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
There's no doubt. They won the battle of second chance opportunities. That led to extra points, and that was one of the deciding factors in the outcome.
Monk. Charlotte getting another chance here. Here's Hernan Gomez. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Now here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Monk. Over in the corner, Batum. 3-pointer. It's good from long range. Batum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Nick Batum, a versatile swingman out of France, a solid shooter and able to create for himself and his team.
Some changes for Indiana. Zeller, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Taurean Prince comes in for Bogdanovich. And Satoransky subbed in for Evan. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
And for Batum, a steady vet, but a huge contract.
Man, that infamous summer of 2016 with the cap spike. I mean, he's a capable starter, but 5 years, $120 million, boy, that's a pretty penny.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Malik Monk. Westbrook kicks to Satoransky. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Gibson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end, mostly down, though.
Now here's Prince. He also had a big impact in that win against the Knicks. Now here's Satoransky, guarded closely. There's the pass to Zeller. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Walker passes it to Monk. The shot from 20 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
Satoransky, the pass to Zeller. Sabonis kicks to Zeller. Gibson against Westbrook. Back to Zeller. There's the triple. That shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Pass to Gibson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And, Greg, what's not to like about Taj Gibson?
I mean, he's a hard worker defensively, finishes well inside, he's got the mid-range shooting touch. But what I like most, really, his unselfishness. He started, came off the bench, no complaints. This is a guy that just wants to win.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gibson. Doris, when you talk about coaching, aside from wins and losses, how can you gauge if a coach is doing a good job?
Well, you make a great point, Kevin, because if an organization is in a rebuild situation, then winning is almost impossible because you're outgunned and outmanned every single night. So to evaluate those coaches, here are the things I would look at. One, are you maximizing the talent at your disposal? Are your player development skills at such a degree that you're seeing incremental improvement from the guys on your roster? And then ultimately, Kevin, are guys playing hard? Are they competitive every night? Even if the wins don't necessarily show in the box score and at the end of the, the regular season, the reality is, are you playing hard? Are you competitive?
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Parker against Westbrook. Parker passes to Kaminsky. Now the dish to Bridges. Satoransky grabs the miss.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Drills it from outside.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Hornets trail by 6. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Hornets. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Parker. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 5 to shoot. From the top of the key. A shot by Batum. No good. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Prince. And it's Westbrook missing.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Bridges kicks to Parker. Over to the wing. Here's Kid Gilchrist, parried from 15 feet out.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Miles Turner. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Now here's Turner. He had 19 points in the win against New York.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Parker after Tyreek Evans has scored. Parker with the bounce pass. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
Back to Zeller. Prince in the corner. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Batum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Evans feeling it out a bit. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist, and it's Evans missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now, here's Parker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Kid Gilchrist. 6 on the shot clock. Kaminsky kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Outside Holiday. The feed to Prince. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Outside Holiday. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. To the paint. Here's Bridges. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Turner with it, picked up by Kid Gilchrist. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game. Prince kicks to Evans. Pass to Zeller. Back to Prince. Clock at 6. Here's Evans. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
Pacers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Evans. Holiday against Parker. Kicks to Kaminsky. Shoots over Turner. And too long on the shot. Tyreek Evans, he's been making things happen for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Russell Westbrook, a surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Hustling on that offensive glass. That's led to a number of second-chance points.
I don't think the defense has been very good. And right now they're letting them pounce all over them and get second-chance opportunities.
On the court for Indiana, Leaf is out there with Zeller. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Prince outside, and Zeller kicks to Leaf. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
You know, everyone on the floor needs some level of playmaking skill, Doris. Who are your picks for bigs who can really share the ball, good passers among the big men?
Yeah, one of my favorite players in the NBA to watch is Nikola Jokic, because his vision, his desire to share the basketball, his ability to see not one action ahead, but sometimes two actions ahead, is really remarkable for a man of his size. You look at somebody like Draymond Green, who is absolutely critical to the success of the Golden State Warriors on the offensive end of the floor. He can take it off the window, he can dribble it in transition, and in full speed make decisions going second by second that are really, really impressive.
Thread passes, do such a great job with the ball. I agree with you. And the Pacers with possession here. Following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. Holiday finds Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Parker against Holiday. And there's the pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Parker. The shot missing. Prince with the defensive effort. Indiana leading by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Passes it to Leaf. Outside Holiday. Lays it up. It's Biombo with the rebound. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Parker. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Parker. With the shot. That shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Prince outside. Pass to Zeller. Here's Leaf. Holiday left side. Here's Zeller. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now Satoransky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Leave passes to Satoransky. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Parker. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. That shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Charlotte's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Kid Gilchrist finds Parker. And here is Bridges, guarded by Holiday. Biombo, it's tipped. And here is Prince. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Parker. Holiday gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Holiday's got his first points of the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And looking at Prince's game, you know, he could be the ultimate complementary player. A good shooter, doesn't need a ton of touches, solid enough on defense, and is showing signs of improvement.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Michael Kid Gilchrist. Monk comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Tony Parker. Walker against Westbrook. Left side Walker. Now here's Monk. Covered by Evans. They need this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Prince, his versatility between forward spots also is an asset to the team.
And when I called Prince a complimentary player, I didn't mean it as a slight. Just plays with an approach and style that fits well with any team and any leading scorer. Players like him tend to have a long, productive career in our league.
The first one falls.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
And the Hornets making a change here. Gibson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Indiana leading by 7. Outside Westbrook. Evans outside. Over Monk. And it's Evans missing. The Hornets have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Shoots. And there's Bridges on the assist by Monk.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Evans. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Walker against Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Over Walker. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Westbrook's got 8 points.
We know this, Kevin. This mid-range game has always been attached to Russell Westbrook.
And Walker kicks to Monk right at the free throw line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's 10 points for Malik Monk.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Leaf, defended by Gibson. They get the rebound. Got a piece of it.
Oh, Kevin, that is a terrific effort by Willie, doing his best to become a better rim protector.
Good on the bucket. Now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
That's a big-time explosive move, challenging the taller defender and extending to the rim.
Knocked away. Walker with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got a hand on it. Evans outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Charlotte.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
And Walker kicks to Gibson. Hernangomez with the ball. He's against Turner. Hernangomez passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker. For the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's Evans. 8 points for him. He kicks it to Westbrook. Turner up top. Evans outside. Over Monk. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Walker. To the wing on the left. Here's Monk. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Westbrook. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Shoots over Walker. Westbrook finds Turner. That shot misses. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Monk. 12 points for him. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, Taj Gibson, a terrific athlete, easily gets off the floor to finish with authority.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. And a change for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Leaf. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hernangomez. Evans with the steal. Feeds it to Westbrook. Stolen by Walker. And there's the pass to Monk. They now take the lead. Monk's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Westbrook kicks to Sabonis. Passes to Evans. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Hits it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Walker the pass to Hernangomez. Now here's Kaminsky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Frank Kaminsky, a finesse 7-footer out of Wisconsin, a high skill level, but athletically at a disadvantage most nights.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky. And Kaminsky taken with the 9th pick of the 2015 draft. The Hornets were offered a king's ransom from Boston for the pick.
Yeah, I mean, the Celtics were after Justice Winslow. Offered 6 draft picks, including 4 first-rounders to move up. The Hornets weren't having it. And in hindsight, the Celtics are probably glad.
And so he makes both from the line.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Evans outside. Count it. Evans has got 10 points.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Walker the pass to Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Bridges has got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's Evans. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
1:04 left to play here in the half. Outside Turner. Sabonis kicks to West. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Sabonis. Bucket is good. He has 6.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height. There's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Walker with it. Westbrook picks him up. Hernan Gomez passes to Monk. Over Evans. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 16 points for Malik Monk.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Evans. Three-pointer. They get it back. Sabonis, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. That's a foul on Charlotte.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers out in front, up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tony, it's been a struggle offensively. Why is it tough to get what you want?
I don't know. We got a hard time to make a basket. We're playing a very good team. They play with a lot of energy. So hopefully in the second half we can shoot a little bit better.
Execution has to pick up. Thanks, Tony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tyreek Evans brought his A game early tonight. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low. If they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
The scene at night here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Yeah, the first half, what a thing of beauty. He was just living in the lane.
How special is it, Greg, to watch a guy who's able to get into the paint with speed and consistency? They cannot let him get inside like that.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Walker and Monk are the guard tandem. Taj Gibson is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Gibson against Sabonis. Poked away. Turner with the steal. Westbrook against Walker. And it's Westbrook missing. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Walker over Westbrook. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Walker's got his second bucket. Westbrook against Walker. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him. Bogdanovich. That shot no good. Great tee that time from Batum. Here's Walker. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich, no luck.
I don't like their energy level since the break, right? They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots.
Westbrook against Walker. Outside, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Batum's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Westbrook against Walker. Shoots from the baseline. That one a little long.
Tough start to the second half. Just 1 for 5. Wow.
Outside, Batum. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
On the wing, Batum. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Monk for the lead. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And that one drops for him. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Kev, you seem to understand as teammate when Russell Westbrook is starting to find his rhythm, because these guys consistently get him the rock and he delivers.
Now here's Walker. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Charlotte, no good that time either. Indiana leading. Pass to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Turner. Evans kicks to Westbrook. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's number. His last 10 games have been exceptional. 10th in scoring, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Walker finds Hernan Gomez. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this is where Willie is doing his most damage, right? Inside, getting the defender to overcommit.
The Hornets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Willie Hernan Gomez.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez.
Well, we call this, Kevin, high IQ and good instincts for the game. And these things Willie relies on to succeed at this level.
Tony Parker's checked in for Monk. Both good from the line that time. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. On the wing, Evans fires the 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Hornets trail by 3. Parker surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. 5th, Russell Westbrook.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
You know, they truly are. Whether it's one-on-one situations or staying within that team framework, that is a gifted group offensively. And, you know, you said it. Their ability to put up big points from the one guard spot is what really sets them apart.
Here's Evans following the score by Tony Parker. Evans goes in. 2 points. That one goes.
And Evans excels at using his muscle and speed going to the rim. Knows how to score despite getting hit.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Throw good. Tyreek Evans. Now Walker. He kicks it to Batum. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And Gibson now top the key. 6 to shoot. There's Walker with the 3, but they'll get another chance. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Zeller, he's checked in for Miles Turner. TJ Leaf comes in for Sabonis. Prince is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Satoransky subbed in for Evans. Satoransky against Walker. Right side Gibson. With the fadeaway. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Indiana leading by 4.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handler.
That's tipped. Parker kicks to Walker. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he hasn't given them much of anything tonight. He's got to look for his own shot a little less and keep the ball moving.
Here's Westbrook. Connects in the foul line jumper. Westbrook's got 6 here in this quarter. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Prince with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Some changes for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. Here's Westbrook. 14 points for him. He can't get that one. Walker with some nice D. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Indiana leading by 4. Westbrook scanning the floor. From 11 feet away, and the jumper is good. Westbrook's got 16 points.
What a phenomenal quarter from the field. A great shooting percentage, excellent shots. This is really well done.
The pass to Walker. Kicks to Kaminsky. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Zeller. 6 points for him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pacers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Westbrook. Doris Bismack Biyombo known for his defense, and that's pretty much what you're going to get from him.
Well, and there was a day and age where being dominant defensively would keep you on the floor. But for Biyombo, I think he knows he's got to create some offense, because in the NBA, you need to be able to do both.
For Charlotte, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pacers leading by 4. outside Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
For Indiana, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges checks in. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. This is it to Biyombo. He kicks it to Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kaminsky. He gets it in there. Kaminsky's got 6 points.
Well, Mouse in the house. He recognizes the size advantage and goes right to the rim. Good aggressive play.
To the paint, and the jam by Tyler Zeller.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Walker against Westbrook. Walker goes in, and he comes up with the deuce.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
That free throw good from Walker. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Satoransky. A baseline J, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Satoransky's got his 2nd bucket tonight. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Charlotte calls timeout. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Well, I think during this timeout, they've got to talk about ways to deny the basketball to him. That's the key, because when he gets it, chances are he's going to score.
Monks checked in for the Hornets. The Pacers making a switch here. And stolen by Prince. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. Bridges against Prince. Walker surveying the floor. Now the pass to Kaminsky. Just 5 to shoot. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside. Satoransky, the pass to Prince. Back to Satoransky. Kicks it out to Prince. And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Hornets trail by 5. Right side to Walker. A 3-ball. The shot by Monk is no good.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Walker against Holiday. Unable to get that one. Walker with some nice D. Charlotte has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Bridges shot. Good.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now here's Satoransky. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Leaf, no good.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Passes it to Monk. Bridges kicks to Monk. Pass to Bridges. For the tie. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Sabonis, the pass to Satoransky, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Satoransky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Walker kicks to Kaminsky. Walker the pass to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. Inside. The feed to Kaminsky. And it's in there. Kaminsky's got his third basket of the night right there. 29 seconds left in the third. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pacers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Holiday. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday against Walker. To the inside. Monk. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. And once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is rebounding. We limit the team to 1 rebound, and we push. All right?
GA clearly showing confidence in his defense and his team's transition game.
And the game is more fast-paced nowadays, which is why coaches constantly stress pushing it up the floor once they get the rebound.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Trent's out there with Bogdanovich. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Holiday in at the point.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Satoransky. Prince kicks to Holiday. Outside Turner. Holiday looking for an opening. The shot no good, a bit short.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking, Greg.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Pacers. Evans comes in for Satoransky. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. And here is Monk. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the call will be against Sabonis. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Here's Bridges. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Here's Prince. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's Batum in for Bridges.
One shot.
And that one falls for Prince. Here's Monk. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Gibson. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why he doesn't continue to move the basketball. Would have served that team much better.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
Monk kicks to Walker. Hernan Gomez finds Gibson, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, Taj Gibson unafraid in the face of contact. How tough is this guy?
Evans bounce pass, lets it go. Again, Indiana.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Walker. And the call will be against Sabonis. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, Kev, the mid-range game, right? An offensive dimension that could be added if Willie becomes consistent.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Miles Turner's injury. Let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. That's the end of his night, and he could be out for a while. Not the news you wanted to hear, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that. but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Walker against Holiday. And the pass to Batum. Here's Hernan Gomez. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Batum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. To the middle. Knocked loose. Gibson with the steal. Batum scanning the floor. Kicks it to Walker. Pass to Monk. Over Bogdanovich. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Monk's got 20 points. Indiana trailing here. Evans passes to Holiday. Batum against Bogdanovich. And it's Evans in the corner. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Russell Westbrook in for Evans.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Charlotte in the lead. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Offensive rebound, Hernan Gomez. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I'd say you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
Walker in the corner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pacers trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to Bogdanovich. Goes up on the wing. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovich in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Walker the pass to Monk. Loose, back to Walker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Prince dishes to Westbrook. Sabonis inside. Gibson on him. Batum with the steal. Here's Walker. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
Basket good.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Right. You love the aggressiveness. This guy is willing to take over at the key opportunities.
Charlotte has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Walker kicks to Monk. And then Monk with the jam.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? Well, when he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Back to Westbrook. Now, here's Sabonis. Tight defense on him. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count. I tell you what, I'd settle for having as many points in this game as he has rebounds.
You know, you have to be an absolutely tireless worker to rack up 20-plus boards.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Walker with it. A 3-ball. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Prince, the pass to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the explosion, the body control, Westbrook doing damage right now.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Sabonis grabs the ball.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Time now for an injury report. We get a chance now to check up on Tyreke Evans' status. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Pacers' head athletic trainer. After taking a look, he informed me.
The seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Hornets trail by 5. Monk kicks to Hernangomez. Walker against Westbrook. Walker dishes to Monk. Batum wide open. He fires. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. And not just sustaining the lead, they're adding to it.
Right, and this is precisely what you want to do. Build up the lead and keep the pressure on.
And it's blocked.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end. Oh, Kevin, you love the tough-minded individual play. Really unafraid to take his shot as this game heats up.
Evans kicks to Sabonis. Outside Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Tyler Zeller's checked in for the Pacers. So he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Westbrook against Walker. Over Westbrook. And too long on the shot. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Westbrook against Walker. Westbrook kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Sabonis. to Bogdanovich. Over Gibson. Sabonis, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's a nice play. You have to read and react in an instant to have success on the offensive glass.
Walker finds Gibson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
If Taj Gibson gets around the rack, you understand this guy is going to make an opportunity.
Evans passes to Westbrook. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Evans. From deep. But they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Outside, Batum. Hernan Gomez passes to Batum from outside the arc. No good on the shot. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.